Welcome back to Bazaar, I'm Inko, and I noticed that not a lot of people are playing Dooley. My stats say that I have been one of them for the longest time, and I want to play more Dooley. I'm still in the process of learning the new patch, but the one thing I think I learned for sure in this run is that Enchanted Item was probably a bad choice on Dooley. There's a lot of good shit that happens in this run. I think it's a really interesting run showing off the almost maximum output of stacking, cooldown reduction, and Robotics Facility and the current state of the game. But the first couple of days of this run, I am all doom and gloom because I learned immediately the hard way that you do not pick the Enchanted Item start on Dooley. I think it's probably only good on Vanessa, just due to the nature of what small items are available to heroes. It might be alright on Pig. I haven't really gotten to test with him yet. I'm probably not going to for a while. But on Dooley, don't start with small enchanted items. Take the income, find a better build. Do not gamble, because almost every small item in Dooley, it feels like, is not a great enchant target. And I learned that the hard way in this run. But this run also goes to show that a bad opening doesn't dictate your run, even when you're basically just playing with a handicap because you made the wrong choice or low rolled your opening. You can still make sick builds that absolutely demolish the ladder. And this is one of the fastest, strongest Dooley builds I've had, maybe ever. Probably just because I didn't play Dooley much during the Dooley dominance era. But hey, it's still an incredible run, and I hope you enjoy it. All right, I haven't seen any Dooleys. I suspect there's a reason for that. Of these options, is an easy companion core for me. Let's see if we can get success that apparently others cannot. And I'm gonna keep clicking Enchanted Item until I start having really bad luck with it. It's good for content, it's a good gamba, it's fun. It looks like maybe we immediately hit our brick. This is never gonna shield that much. This is not a core that can crit. Really, really rough enchants on Dooley is what I just realized. Dooley has so many shit bronze item like Memory Card and Water Cooler where no enchant's good, and so many items that are specifically good for certain cores. Ooh, the lesson is don't do this on Dooley just immediately, huh? Obsidian Laser Pistol with the right skills can do something the Arc Blaster never will. I don't think it's good, but I think it's my best bets. Do I have any way of scaling weapons in Dooley? I don't believe so. I've got no Honing Steel, no Grindstone, no nothing. Gonna be honest, I'm just gonna take the B1, B2 here. I'm quite poor in the first upgrade. Get the upgrade here on Companion Core. I know I'm gonna need it eventually if the build's gonna be doing anything. Banana Bull versus Fanged Inglet and Kyber Drone. They all kinda suck. There's just not a lot of value in Duct Tape with Haste and Obsidian Enchanted Weapon. I can't get anything that buffs damage. I'm torn, I really am. I'm gonna go Banana Bull. Duct Tape is generically good. Blue Nanas isn't bad. Like, I can get a good item or an item that gives 10 max health or just a 1 gold item. And my odds, I feel, are slightly better percentage-wise because there's only 3 items compared to other options, but I need a skill for this to be relevant. The thing is, if I hit Duct Tape, then whether it's a damage skill or a shield skill, at least my build does something after I get those skills. Right now, I don't do anything. The odds of me winning are very, very low for day 1. There's a good chance the Obsidian Laser Pistol doesn't even reach my board. I really hope we can figure out something. This is a really bad start. Essentially, I'm probably gonna sell this for 2 gold, and then my start will have given me 6 gold instead of 12 gold and 3 income. I think Dooley, it's a really obvious economy start after the first time I rolled that enchanted item on him, just immediately showing why I shouldn't have done it. Also, worst possible hit, playing the classics. Chris Army Knife is generically good. Fuel Rod, still garbage. It even got hit by the Bach nerf, not that it needed it. I can value farm this on day 2, but it affects my ability to roll and buy items right here. First Aiden's good. If I buy him, I can't get Welding Helmet. I don't care about that, not on Friend Core. Now, I think I actually care more about the damage here than anything else. I don't think I put First Aiden in. 5 regens, too important for the early fights. Gotta take Fen there to stand any chance of winning. And it's another Dooley, but, you know, most Dooleys have some way of scaling and aren't just a pile of garbage. He's got Lash Outs. He's got Shielded Copper Ed. This man, too, made the mistake of picking enchanted items. However, I am about to get soloed by Copper Ed. It's not even close. His core deals 30 damage. Poison ramps up over time. He even has Lash Out, which cancels out most of my regen. I just don't really stand a chance here, unfortunately. I would love to have a real shot of winning, but just like 30 damage is so much more value than hasting weapons that do fucking nothing. Oh, it's such a bad start. Like, honestly, I want to concede. This start is so bad that it's just like, why even play the uphill climb? I know it affects my ladder rank. It affects my stat tracking. But Jesus Christ, what is the advantage this run? It's not fun. It's just an obstacle. It's just, hey, here's your crippling handicap. See what you can do with it. Oh man, I learned a lesson about Dooley's enchanted items today. They feel solid on Vanessa, like they'll give you an erection. Dooley, not so much. I'll take the crypto. I'll roll. Copper Ed's not horrible. Microdave's not horrible. What is horrible is the amount of money I have. I think it's a Microdave angle. I spent all my money on Microdave. I got nothing but small items. I can't afford to roll my skill now, unfortunately. That's fine. We want it to be a burn build. I probably would be happy to keep that. I would obviously prefer like left or right-handed. Honestly, is Obsidian Laser Pistol even better than Chris Army Knife? No, it's not. I want to charge the core. I'm gonna win by burning. I need to haste this guy. I need to charge the core. I have no gold. I can get a tool, which could be a power drill. Or I can get 4 gold. This might be an abandon the core, go drill angle, so I'm gonna get a tool. Damn. Do I beat Rogue Scrapper? Big heals on first aid and largely mitigate all the damage when combined with the regen. I'm gonna haste Microdave. He's gonna get charged 2 out of 7 seconds by these guys. It's not gonna proliferate the burn. It's not gonna stack. I'm going to die. I'm gonna go Coconut Crab. It's 1 less gold, but the option of getting the shield skill is pretty big. I forgot he had the titular coconut of Coconut Crab. Makes it a lot worse to have come here. No, if I'm wrong and this build actually successfully proliferates burn, maybe I could have taken Rogue Scrapper. It looks like it does. It's very minor. It's not a lot. But yeah, this would have been in Rogue Scrapper. I honestly expected it to be worse than this. Rogue Scrapper has a little bit of slow. I don't think it's enough to affect this. I think I'd have won. So I was underestimating Microdave with Silver Companion Core and 2 friends. I just wasn't confident it would proliferate, and it was like not doing it by a lot either. It was right on the edge. I love getting 2 whole gold for my entire monster fight, man. That's sick. I'm gonna gain an income because I can't afford any friends. I'm gonna gain a resource, or sorry, gain an experience because like I can't afford anything at a shop. And for my fight, I don't really feel like I've got a great shot of winning this. But it's a 0-win Dooley just like me. Maybe he's in a worse spot than I am. It's kind of hard to imagine, to be honest. He leveled up because he was able to fight Rogue Scrapper, unlike some people I could name. Why does this have multicast? Oh, it's your starting item, it's shining. That doesn't really matter very much. It would affect other rays, but for my purposes, like against my fight, it doesn't matter. Anyway, Armadillo will be soloing me. Like, he does have 2 shield items and Armadillo, which actually didn't get bonked, to my enormous surprise. You know, with 5 regen, first aid and doing his very best, and the burn stacking? No, I'm dead. I wanted to believe, but like, it's just not enough. Just the very minor scaling on Wallace was enough. My burn never got through. The burn barely fucking stacks. Just a genuinely awful start with nothing I can do. I'm gonna take the loot item. A friend is not good enough. I need so much. I need the resources to buy a build. God, this would just be so much easier if I had money. I can't go mountain pass because I'm not going to win if I do. So I just have to go Andy here.
Dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated.
Alpha ray scaling is good for laser pistol, but doubling 2 brings it to a staggering 4, and I'm better off selling it all. I think I'm going to roll. Why? Why do you do this? I'm gonna upgrade the laser pistol. I'm going to get Bomb Squad, move them between these guys for permanent haste up time, get Wallace for down the line to fill the board. Small weapon, shotgun bars, items. I don't know, I guess I'm going items.
Come on in. Let's chat.
Is there a world where I can play Solar Farm? That's the world where I drop Companion Core immediately. And in that world, I have a kinda shit build, I think. I have to sell something for it, too. I don't think I have enough to go Solar Farm right now. I do need to roll. I don't slow, this is just a 7-second Hamlet. Railgun hits for 300. Laser pistols attack. Companion Core is attack. The rest of these guys are just super cyber friends. Don't worry about them too much. So this is essentially like less than 7-second cooldown because these guys will be going off more than every 7 seconds. Well, except for the part where I can't afford the railgun, that sounds like a plan. So I'm gonna buy first aid and be on my way. Railgun would only be good for like a day or two tops anyway, so I'm not too upset about skipping it. Do I beat Scout Trooper now that my build has more items? I have 5 regen and a silver first aid, and I think we're good. I think we're okay, actually. With the additional 2 item slots and one of them being a bomb squad, our burn should be tremendously better than it was. Did they nerf your cooldown too? But you were already dog shit. They didn't need to. But yeah, our burn is tremendously better than it was yesterday. Bomb Squad is actually relevant here. Bomb Squad's not a card I respect very highly, so I'm surprised to see that, but God, the haste proliferation on Companion Core is so bad with the Bach nerf. He's not even maintaining uptime on the adjacent friends. Bomb Squad's having its haste drop all the time. This is really unpleasant to watch, actually. I think I go abandoned chest here, though. I take the upgrade hammer. It gets meaningful burn on Dave. Well, that does make me feel a little bit sillier about upgrading the Dave. I can upgrade Bomb Squad, too, just immediately. I think I'm going to. Like, this just really increases my odds of winning the fight. Now, does your haste duration improve when I upgrade you? It does. That'll help a lot, actually. Wallace will help the build, and I'm out of items. I'll put the gunpowder in case they're running a harpoon gun. Upgrade a bronze item, kind of fresh out of those.
Yeah.
So we pick bronze tier skills. And I think I'm taking defense crit. If I get left or right-handed, the laser pistol's a little bit less shit, but that sounds very short-sighted. I'm gonna take defense crit. Rolling to maybe get left-handed for my obsidian laser pistol sounds like pure cope. This pig is getting crushed as well, but I mean, it feels better to get crushed as pig than Dooley. Dooley really needs to turn it around pretty immediately. Defense grid, spiky shield, silk scarf, ATM bushel, scarf's at 200. That's a little bit scary. Shield is the natural counter to what I'm doing. So we are up to 20 burn when it goes off the first time. With first aid in the regen, how high our burn is, yeah, we win this. I'm pleasantly surprised. Now, obviously, the shield's still dealing a bit of damage to me, but this second wave around, he probably just dies here, actually. Yeah, for sure. Wait. Oh my God, he survived it. I mean, we're at full health, and he has no shield for the spike shield, so it's fine, but I'm impressed he survived it. With all those silver upgrades, we got somewhere. Obviously, the gunpowder's not doing much, and the laser pistol may as well not be here, I'm gonna be honest with you. But hey, we have a win under our belt. We've made it through the early game with a couple of relevant skills. We just need to figure out how to turn the corner and do something worth doing.
And sometimes I sell stuff.
Mech moles. I don't think that's it, Chief. Drop that, pick up a copperette, it's objectively better than nothing.
Enjoy your purchase.
Is there ever a world where I'm force fielding this? Force field is very good with the new bunker, but I'm not in a state to float a 12 resource force field because I am down 16 gold currently. No, I'm sorry, 18 gold currently from having picked the enchanted weapon start. So floating a force field's kind of a non-option there. The Uzi is just superior at this point, but it's not worth 4 gold to me. I'm gonna go Mountain Pass. I have the ability to win fights, I think. Maybe not against a Hexa. We're gonna need to put down enough burn to kill it before all my shit breaks. I basically just need to have Bomb Squad go off once and like a decent amount of, I don't know, like 40? It's not even that much. I think we're fine. Even with like worst case scenario breaks, which that was close to. Bomb Squad really wanted to stick around. At least they didn't get first aid into. But yeah, with the worst case scenario, no self-destructing viruses, got my Bomb Squad, still burn him down. Burn's just really good against something with no shields. Nitro, huh? That'll be the end of you. Yeah, it burns me for 6. That sucks. It burns them for 6 too. I don't have anything I need to sell. We should easily beat Prince Marianus.
Pathetic landwalker, drown in my wrath.
That's the sort of rage you only get when people have been calling you, the Prince, a Hydro dude for months on end. Anyway, again, no shield on this build, decent burn stacking, much better now with the Nitro actually. Not only is it faster and not only is it charging another item, but 6 burn is just a very relevant amount to contribute. So yeah, even though this is a much scarier enemy, immediately killed, not really in any danger. If this had crit, I'd still have 200 health left. Sorry, 300 health left. Chomp is one of the better hits, I guess.
This isn't our moment.
Just in terms of gold value. When you fall below half, burn 20. Like, it's not bad, but it's really not like gonna help at all in the late game. Slow freeze will eventually have a trigger from something, probably. B1, B2 is not very good, not super interested in going there with what I currently have. Let's find some better items at Andy. I'm willing to upgrade that. I don't see a reason not to. I don't think the Sander's really worth a whole hell of a lot. Oh, sure. Upgrade the Bomb Squad. Is this tech? I imagine it is. So Arc Blaster is not actually that fast, the more I look at it. It's notably faster than Copper Red, right? The Companion Core and the Nitro. I think Copper Red's unnecessary for keeping full haste uptime on the Companion Core, just like he's so fucking slow, who cares? I think the Arc Blaster is better because of my tech items for speeding up Microdave and for actually winning a game, so I will buy this. I can go docks. What do I do there? Well, I get something that doesn't cost money. I'll take a small burn item instead. Ah, that's not the one I was hoping for. It is a tech, and it bypassed the Bonk nerf, right? No, actually. The statement, the items that Dooley got nerfed did not get hit by Bonk. Like, sometimes it's true. It was true on First Aiden, but this is down 2 seconds from when it was a kind of good item in Burn Dooley. So, just wholly fucking unplayable now. Do I generate anything? I don't generate any items. We're good to go into the fight. This is the best board I've got. I feel decently strong, to be honest. Like, burn is just a scary thing in the mid game all the time. Up against poison, I think I just win by default. There's a lot of passive items, but those passive items narrow the beach ball down onto only relevant targets. And the pufferfish is just like a shitload of poison. This is a lot of scaling. I think I still get him, but it's gonna be kind of close. Yeah, I'm at 100 poison already. It's just that burn is so much more fundamentally powerful than poison because it goes off twice as fast. So even though we got half the amount, he's still dead. And if the seaweed had gone off, he'd have just died 2 ticks later. It wasn't a big deal. All right, I'm glad the baseline strength of burn is getting me somewhere, but I'm still sketched out. Like, what is my late game plan? I haven't built an economy at all.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
Yeah, I don't really think I want this, JJ. What's happening? Why do I have a Diamond Bomb Squad? When you use another friend, this gains 1 burn for the fight. Charcoal felt bad in older metas when he was faster and so were all of your friends. I'm pretty sure this is horrifically shit. I also think spending 8 gold on Bomb Squad is ludicrous and I can't possibly do that. I do have more money than I thought I did. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It doesn't matter at all. It's 1 burn. I'm not spending the gold.
It was nice to see you.
Like, he's already full haste uptime. I just don't need more.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for
Rocket launcher, so little burn. Even with fiery, like, it's getting a bit late for fiery rocket launcher to impose fear on somebody. Gonna roll. Missiles did dodge the bonk nerf, which is good. probably faster than some of my slower items over here. But it doesn't charge Microdave is the real thing. Microdave is getting charged 1 second per 7 off Flawless, more like 1 second per 5 off of Arc Blaster, and charged nothing off of Missiles. Can I use Tyrannosaur at this point? I don't have a good upgrade coming up. Tyrannosaur can eat items, deal big damage. Not really, it scales for shit. The Mamasaur is something, but Tyrannosaur, like I need that on day 3 or something to feel remotely comfortable.
But let me know if I can help.
And I really don't think I have a good reason to buy a Missiles, unfortunately. Down the line, if I find like a fiber optics is a good way to charge. But it's bad with Robotics Facility, and genuinely that might be the angle we're looking at. It's also very expensive, and if we're looking to transition to Robotics Facility, I can't afford it. Speaking of expensive, I'll take 14 gold for all the friends I've made along the way, and I'm pretty sure we beat Scoville. I didn't really pay attention to their board very much the first time I fought them. I was busy reading all their items to see how they had changed. Because this is basically just like the entire stock of a Jules Soar. It's a lot of burn, but so am I. And I had Defense Grid to mitigate the first 200 burn they deal to me at least. I think I win that. They appear to be stacking burn much faster than I am. I had a head start, but I just lose. Fuck.
Wait, come back! I just wanted to
I didn't think he'd be that tough. He's only diamonds. Like this exact board steamrolls Gorgon Noble, the same rarity enemy, on the next day, and I just got rocked. It wasn't even that close. I did not think he'd be that tough. Shit. I'm gonna go non-weapon items. I don't really know what I'm looking for, but theoretically, I mean, schematics is a very, very good. I don't need to think too hard about that. Toss that. Pick up the schematics, roll. When do I level up? Very far from now. Atomic Clock is still at 1, and I've got a gunpowder already. Okay, I'm gonna toss the gland. I'm going to toss this. Pick up the clock.
You are enough, friend.
Bring it down, buff up the amount of ammo it has. Drop these back down. It's not good enough yet. And before I level up, I do need to clear my inventory to make room for the largest possible tech items. And this is something to use my level 7 upgrade on, if nothing else. Cinders for plus burn on Microdave, probably. And Curio, give me anything that really helps me a lot. Plus haste duration doesn't matter, plus slow duration doesn't matter. I really don't have anything for either of those. B1, B2 can't upgrade my Arc Blaster, who cares? Going to take Cinders for plus burn. And it's not nothing, it is like a meaningful buff to Microdave, but you can get so much more, you know? And it looks like before the PvE fight tomorrow is when I need to sell down my inventory. I have a couple more days to try to find a Barcoon and get some bonus gold. This should match up well against Pig in the mid-game. Mid-game Pig tends to be pretty weak to this. Atlatl, Ganjo. He's scaling over time, not with a Regal Blade, really. The Ganjo Atlatl made me think his build was shit, and then we got to the 300 damage Langjin, 300 damage Regal Blade. Thankfully, they can't crit, so I think I will win before I die, but it's a bit rough. The ATM is mitigating a lot of burn, like multiple ticks of burn every time so far. Yeah, I'm dead. Crazy. Wait. It's so fast! Fucking Ganjo. I was so close to having enough. He was half a second from dead. I was barely dead. That's a rough loss to stomach, man. What makes this loss a lot harder to handle is that it's clearly and objectively my fault. I've been looking at my board the whole time during editing, wondering why the hell is first aid and not next to the core? Why am I giving haste to a Chris Army Knight that does literally nothing instead of the 35 heal that will help spread more haste? The answer is because I'm bad at the game. I have no idea. I have no explanation as to why anyone would arrange their board the way I have done here, and it directly costed me this one. I don't think it affected any other battles, but here it is very clearly and objectively the reason that I lost was bad positioning. Hey, it's Barcoon. We can sell all this shit for bonus gold.
I mean, welcome to my.
That's really good. We're about to level up with the schematics. Is there a world
I'll never resell this.
where I pick up a Bulldozer? Because I have a level up coming up. I can no longer upgrade this. I don't really want to spend it on the Atomic Clock. This guy would be 20% friend cooldown. It makes Microdave so much worse, right? Like, I'm going to cut Arc Blaster and Nitro and probably Wallace or Chris Army Knife. And then, like, there's no small guys to boost up Microdave anymore. But I also reduce his cooldown by 20%, right? So like I lose 1.4 seconds. It's kind of like every single time he goes off, he's been charged once. The remaining guys go off faster. I'm gonna take the bulldozer and roll. Man, I was really hoping for Robotics Facility to give us something crazy, but that's fine. Solar Farm really can't be it, I don't think. We don't burn enough for it. So let's move on, and let's see if our level up can give us something big after the fights. If Ayla sells us a second bulldozer, I don't even think I would care. I'm gonna take 120 max health here over working at the docks. My income's actually not that good. The golden schematics are gonna help a lot. I'm taking the max health. I have gold schematics. Do I lose? Wait. I didn't know this guy was that tough. I very rarely find myself fighting the Trash Titan. Is that what you are? I'm gonna take it. I've got the clock, but I really don't see that. Oh, missiles reloads the clock. It reloads at 2 seconds every 4 seconds. You put it next to the core. That's enough for full clock uptime. I got a capacitor. At gold, it charges adjacent items 1 second every 6 seconds. Thanks for the 4 gold, Chief. Anyway, this is very definitely an upgrade bulldozer and prey angle. Now, the main question I have is who should be getting haste? Surprise, surprise, it's bulldozer. There's an argument to giving it to first Aiden, actually, because it proliferates the haste onto others. I think that's a good argument. 3.2, 5.6, 4.8, 7.2. Bulldozer getting hit with the nerf going down to 6 seconds honestly just feels kind of right for the way that card works. And none of this ever sees play again. Alright, JJ. The awkward thing, like if he sells me a missile, is I can't possibly use it right now. When you slow haste 1, no way to use a pylon. Like missiles with the clock is really promising down the line. I think fiber optics is kind of crazy. Oh, this is obviously wrong. I think fiber optics would just... What would I want to charge, actually? I would drop Bomb Squad and charge Microdave. And I would rearrange my board to have first Aiden be the leftmost. Okay, that's a compelling enough argument. I can't say no to upgrading Microdave. It's a lot of my damage right now. I don't really want to spend the money on it, but I just have to. So is our build good for day 6? Well, I haven't seen it in a fight yet, but I'm pretty confident the answer is no, fuck no, God no, not even close. Our build's trash, dear Lord, someone send help. I might be wrong about that. It is an Astro, oh, it is dive weights. Why is it 4 multicast? Oh, it's base 4, not base 3. I've been reading it wrong. It's better than I thought it was. Anyway, that's kind of a lot of poison on me already. And it slows down a lot from here, but like it's probably too little too late, right? I don't know. Builder's about to clock him. That's a lot of burn left over. Did we win? Oh my god.
You should put it toward nobler use.
I honestly thought those dive weights had my number. The opening was so good, but they do just run out without any additional ammo at least. Yeah, dive weights tried their damnedest. He has a turbo Yeti crab. I guess he started with that. It doesn't really make much sense to have one otherwise. All right. No, recap my old numbers. Bulldozer just out here clocking this man for his entire life pool. The rest is coming from burn on Microdave. Build is working. Maybe not good, but better than I gave it credit for, to be sure. I don't think I'm going Curio. I'm going to take a haste item. Curio is just a very expensive shop. Well, as I said before, I don't think we're ever going Solar Farm. I can re-roll and try to get a different shop. I would really like to hit Pole. No, because I can't afford the things I want, right? I want to buy a bulldozer or a... Is that true? Like, I'm going to toss that now before I do anything stupid. 2, 4, 5. Bulldozer is 2 off. I can sell the clock. I would do it for a diamond bulldozer. I would probably never want to run clock if I got diamond bulldozer. And again, I can sell the clock and do the same thing if I hit Pole and get, what's it called? Robotics Facility, which has been buffed. And I would drop the core for that. JJ doesn't filter down very effectively. I'm gonna take a roll. I don't have any money is the problem. The things I want are gold tier. I'm gonna roll. There are like free events that are actually useful. Temp boost is not one of them. All right, I'm gonna go quick, so I'm not gonna spend all of my gold rolling for this. And I am just going to walk out of here because small and medium are not the things that make this build function. I am a burn build. However, I have dog shit health and I don't have great damage, and I'm pretty sure Radiant Corsair will just kill me. It might come down to Anchor crit RNG. That's just enough reason not to go there though, unfortunately. At least if I go here with Equivalent Exchange as a big hit, I can have like Aiden potentially charging a poison enchant down the line. I know that's not that good, but if he gets multicast because we are talking about a Robotics Facility meta, that's what I'm aiming for, is to go into Robotics Facility with Bulldozer. It's a very strong combo. Then it becomes like an actual massive amount of charge on the Toxic enchant, which would matter.
You got me.
It's not crazy, it's not great, but it is something to hit here, and I'm not just going to die on an unlucky crit. I might not even need the unlucky crit. I might just auto lose that fight. I'm gonna go gold skills here. I don't really think there's a great option. So I just flip my whole board and put Final Spark on Microdave then. I've had Bomb Squad just like objectively in the wrong spot this whole time. The fight event's good. Tox Clocks can sell me the second Bulldozer. I'm gonna take the fight event. You can't pass this up for a chance at an item that's nowhere near guaranteed. This guy is a vehicle, so Car Conduct is actually a good hit. Your shield vehicles gain 30% shield. More importantly, your weapon vehicles gain 30% damage, or because I have a vehicle, reduce everything else's cooldown by 15%. Diamond Bulldozer with Command Ship is 45% cooldown reduction on everything. No amount of bonking every item in the game will fix that much CDR. So that's interesting. I want these skills. The rest of this is garbage. Is Captain's Wheel garbage? Oh my lord. All right, Bulldozer, let's go. We have a plan. Microdave down to under 5 seconds in the post-bonk world. That's pretty solid. I'm gonna go middle here. I'm really just looking for... I mean, shit, man. Do I even care about the core that much? In the long run, no, but right now I do. The problem is, like, I only care about Microdave, right? I can't replace the core in any meaningful capacity. Because it's literally just Microdave and it's such a minor upgrade that I don't even want to spend the gold on, I am gonna go for a tool here. God, that is so much cooldown reduction now. I feel genuinely strong off of that. All right, I don't need to worry about schematics. Let's just get into the fight, see how it goes. With 22 burn on Microdave and 35% cooldown reduction, like, surely I'm good, right? Turtle shell duct tape, gold ganjo on it. Sharp corners to scale the yo-yo. All right, we're on a clock here, and I don't think we can beat it. You know what? Maybe I was wrong. We scale burn pretty fast, and he does not scale his offenses very quickly at all with sharp corners. Yeah, we got him. I overestimated how quickly sharp corners would scale, and I really underestimated what a 4.8 second Microdave with 2.7 seconds, 6.1 seconds, and 4.1 seconds onto the other items would look like. Also, most of this shit's hasted. Companion Core is hasting first Aiden, and Bomb Squad is hasting itself. So that is a lot of burn and just a lot of damage. Okay, we're cooking. We got something going on. I'm happy with that. That random fight might have been substantially better than rolling at a shop to spend all of my money on Bulldozer, by the way. I will, however, go to Ayla and roll for Bulldozer. That's not a problem. No thanks on all of that. Oh my god, we got him. 45% cooldown reduction. Microdave is almost under 4 seconds. First Aiden's going off every 1.2 seconds because of the companion. Dear lord. I cannot be stopped. There's no amount of bonk that can stop this much CDR. 30%, 15%, Microdave's faster than ever. Now please, JJ, Robotics Facility. Come on, just once. Oh shit. Oh god. Okay, I got a pickle, I guess. I don't want any of this anymore. Goodbye, everyone. Bomb Squad haste itself. And I think we do this, right? These are, cause like we're buying this. All right, somebody's going. We're committing to Chris Army Knife being the toss.
Do you have to leave already?
Oh my God. It is so fast. We need some rocket boots or some upgrades in this first Aiden because he will just full haste my whole board if we get him any more haste duration. He doesn't need to haste Bomb Squad. He just needs to haste himself, Microdave, and Dozer, and he's going off every 1.2 seconds already. He's almost full board haste, just baseline. I have 45% cooldown reduction, multicast. I have never had Dooley get... It's been so long since Robotics Factory was in the game, right? It's very rare that Bulldozer is good, but with higher cooldowns, Bulldozer is much better. And Robotic Factory is back in at gold. Like, oh my God, this is hype. This is really cool. Gold submarine and truffles. Well, that's neat and all, but I'm going to... Why not? I'm going to exit to main menu and reload because something is wrong. All right, we're back in. We can swap items now. I sell the truffles. I sell the upgraded value submarine. I don't think the clock ever goes in now. Like, the board's locked. We're debating the bomb squad a little bit, but the clock's not happening. Cosmic Rock brings Microdave under 4 seconds. I'm just gonna go fight Wandering Shoal, maximize experience. I don't think it's right to go for Cosmic Rock and like take, I don't know, maybe it was. But when you slow charge one item 1 second with our cooldowns and multicast, like Thick Hide with the option of a heavy enchant happening down the line, genuinely very good. I don't know if it's like meaningful enough to do it over a feather, but the 1 XP is a big deal. Oh. So this is not a good skill. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna take improved toxins in case I get a poison enchant because it's a fucking lot of poison. Because currently the only bad Grandmaster would be specifically Jury Rigger plus improved toxins. It's pretty easy to have a good Grandmaster in spite of doing this. I'm gonna go small items. I kind of like the shield for the combat, but small items means I can upgrade my first Aiden. Yeah, you have to take fiber optics here. Fiber optics, get this to diamonds. Drop the bomb squad, put first Aiden on the left, Microdave on the right, burn them a million, right? Like that's the, is it already better? No, bomb squad's a lot of burn right now. It needs to be charged too, but it is good. I'm taking epic battle without even thinking about it. Hey, the rock is back. We can get the feather after all. Honestly, like plus 12 crit and crit haste, since this is crit scaling now, not as bad as I thought they were at first. I was kind of thinking that like I don't crit, but that's not entirely true. And Kenai's just obviously good. How fast did we? These just went off. Was that 7 seconds? I don't slow. I dealt 242 burn in 7 seconds in the fucking bonk meta? Excuse me? So Bomb Squad's pretty fast and they're multicasting, right? So they charge this guy 4 seconds. I could have instead charged that guy 6 seconds, which doesn't really feel much better. Yeah, it's about the same, but more vulnerable to disruption until I get it to diamonds. Enchant an item with damage effects. I didn't get a chance to see how high builders are scaled, but that's 220 damage on the Microdave, man. All right, Microdave. I would like to elevate you to star of the show. You're the new laser pistol. Get in there, Chief. And now that you deal 220 damage, like, we need to adjust things a little bit, get him off the board so that everyone's at their base cooldowns. Sell the feather, bring this back in. Rotate the board, put this back in. And now first Aiden, fast as fuck, charging the Microdave. Between first Aiden's ability and the fiber optics, every time first Aiden goes off, that just full triggers the Microdave. What is this? It's vendor trash, as you would expect. That's basically what the schematics is for. Good luck, buddy. I mean, I only have 3 items. A Dooley can absolutely fuck me up. But considering I killed Cosmic Rock in 7 seconds flat, I feel kind of fine. I'm up to 600 health. Apparently I'm ahead on levels. Yes. So he has an 800 damage Langdon, which I certainly wasn't expecting. However, oh God, I need to look at the recap. Why is it so good? Like, I understand it's so fast and first aid went off 5 times, charging this enough to go off 6 times. I assume we instantly full haste because we have so few items now. That's also part of it. Just 6 uses, 1500 damage, 150 burn. It's like, yeah, that's just what the numbers say, basically. I got 1 crit in there, only 1. Just very high output. It's also charging this guy to the moon. He went off for 650 damage pretty much. Dear God, let's go 10 wins. We have a build. I was debating between like doubling the scaling on the big guy or just getting the flat damage. I feel good about the flat damage at the minute. Gold tier items? Yeah, sign me up. I've got some pretty important ones.
Oh, you know, investment.
Oh, you really shouldn't have. 34, you say? That is just enough. And yeah, I'll spend most of my gold on 20% crit chance. I have gold crypto and gold schematics. I will just recover. It's fine. Zarkon's great. Happy to take 2 XP. I wonder if they ever fix this being randomized. I haven't been paying attention this patch. 4 is not enough. Death Knight Reaper's never been more fucked. Good luck, buddy. I would love Desperate Cleanse. I would love 20% crit. This won't really matter. And all of his items are big gold value. It's so strong. I just stopped mid-sentence. I was like gassed at how hard this slaps. Yeah, perfect. The thing I'm afraid of is disruption because I am a 3-item build. Burn skills are insane. Burn skills are absolutely insane. Flat burn is so much damage. It's only 3? No, we can do better. That's 9. Yeah, I'll take another 90 damage on my 2x multicast instantaneous trigger item. Oh, I don't have any money.
A chance.
I've got money.
The Bazaar is more than a city. It is
14 gold, just not enough. I'm greedy as hell. We're gonna take another fight. Roaming Isle doesn't have shit on this. 2750 health. When you heal, charge a shield item. Short up would actually be pretty cool. Like, giving this a shield enchant down the line could be pretty good. If I get short up, I would definitely be willing to do it. Or we could get a catfish. What was our tech item? I'm sad to say that second fiber optics doesn't really work. I kind of need the Dozer and the Robotics Factory. I've never been in a build where I was instantly sad to get second fiber optics, but here we are. I'll take the gold tier loot item. Feathers would be insane. I don't think I'll ever have a use for that, but I'll hold it for a long, long time. I'm pretty confident against Vanessa. Like, yeah, of course, Weapon Vanessa exists. I could just die instantly. I haven't really seen that at all in the new patch so far. Turbo Primordial, Depth Charge, Incendiary Rounds, Multiple Pearls, 7x Multicast on the weights. He's doing it, but he's also just already dead.
Next time, boys.
Sorry, your build took a weirdly long time to go off. It looks like you were like waiting 7 seconds for stuff to happen. Why would you do that? When instead all of your items could go off like 5 times each. Jesus Christ, the damage on this build, the cooldown reduction, the charging, the multicast, we're out of control. They're all diamond already. I don't need to go to pull, but yeah, I'll take Ascenders for just flat damage. That's 1 burn, 10 damage. It's pretty all right. Toss it on the pile, I guess. I'm looking for small items, so Quixel is actually good for me.
It's terrifying.
I don't think I need the first Aiden upgrade at all, but like, why wouldn't I take it? He's the reason we're at 100% haste. And I'll toss these now before I forget about them.
Here's some gold.
I haven't been paying quite as much attention to that crypto as I should have been. Oh well, though. I can't believe I was thinking, do I beat Void Colossus? Of course I beat Void Colossus. What's he gonna do? Use his items? If by some miracle he goes off instantly, like fast enough to not die to Obsidian and kills the Microdave, he'll just die to the Bulldozer and burn immediately. He does actually go off fast enough to hit one item, and I was completely correct about how that played out. Well, I don't need first aid anymore, because I have 100% haste up time from Microdave himself. Anyway, we're gonna upgrade this fiber optic for more Microdave. The build doesn't quite have enough of him yet. I guess I am looking for a new small item. Cause like, what does first aid and really do for me? But the flip side of this is, what small item could I possibly care about? It needs to be a friend. And I guess Bomb Squad, actually. If I got, no, because Bomb Squad would eat either Immolating or Final Flame. It can't be a burn ally. It doesn't need to be a haste ally. There is no 1-slot slow ally. I've got nothing. The build's on lock. I'm gonna go Aerodrome and find something that gives me value. Like, not a shot, please. This is starting to get, like, problematically expensive. This is not what my pips say. I'm gonna guess I can't sell this. Gonna reload real quick. So like I was saying, we're rolling off a middle. At this point, it's getting kind of hard to continue to roll. One more. All right, cool. 6 consecutive shops. I'll just be on my way. I'm not even clicking on you. Burn items are a trap. I'm gonna take temp boost. I think it's health. I don't think it's damage. It doesn't really seem like it matters, but I'm not gonna go to the burn shop because burn items actively make the build worse by stealing buffs from my Obsidian Microdave that is very nearly at internal cooldown, it feels like. Big poison build with heal charging poison. Shipwreck, crazy stuff going on over here. Just whole board haste, crazy big puffer fish. Items don't even go off. Like, that's just a good build. That's just a legitimately great build. And he got steamrolled. We do have to get 3 wins on days 11, 12, and 13. Potentially also 14 if I die. Which is a bit scarier, like we can just run into max health pigs that instantly do something. 21, finally got a good value. Gonna take chocolate bars because I don't get value from these other options. I don't feel like I want to spend all of my cash though. I'd rather save that for skill shops. Dooley can't really help me. I'm gonna go temp boost, take damage. Shield skills are irrelevant, weapon skills are not quite irrelevant. I could get like when you burn, charge a weapon. I'm gonna go with Dira. There's just so many more hits on a Dira. I guess there's also so many more misses, but you know, there's one massive hit. Double down could like give me a big tide changing hit with that, but healthy heart, right? Just 30% more health, cleanse, half burn, and poison.
Power is wisdom.
Immediately go for Lord of the Waste here. He will die before he does anything. Pendulum. No, I think there's no reason to think about Pendulum. Like, it would require me to drop fiber optics and it just doesn't work as a result. We have a Chrono Barrier. Whoa. Get out of my inventory. We're going to more fights. Sure.
You're interrupting my
When you use a tool, reload an adjacent item. None of this matters to me, it's just experience and gold, but hey, experience and gold are the bread and butter of this game.
These are intriguing.
God, the Microdave is just messed up. I'm just clicking fight after fight, watching them die instantly. I've never seen a Dooley build quite like this one. Gold tier loot items, give me the feathers. I mean, theoretically this is good, but I'm not gonna get anything out of that, ever. Gonna hold it just in case, but I can't imagine. I could hit a silver loot item, that would be a reason. Hey, it's a silver loot item. So right now, when first Aiden goes off, every 1.1 seconds, by the way, he charges for 6 seconds on Microdave. And it comes in intervals of 3, 1, then 2, 1, then 2. There's no amount of like reducing cooldown on Microdave that matters, I think. I think he just goes off when first Aiden goes off. If I could get it down enough, though. It's hard to imagine, but I'm going to try to get Microdave to be faster. I know I could have taken the gold sender, obviously. But I have bigger dreams than that. 6.6 base, down to 6. Down to 3.6. Like, is it insane? No. It's probably still the exact same pacing with First Aid in right now. But I like to think that I can make it meaningfully faster in the future, and hey, with combat freezing and slowing, maybe there's a way it impacts things. First Aiden's already pretty much at cooldown cap anyway. Huh. Wait, what's happening? It's just this? I'm so sad. We went off first! Oh my lord. That's really funny. So this guy's build, every 1.4 seconds, he burns me twice, charging this 4 seconds. So almost immediately, about 5.5, 6 seconds into the combat, this explodes for all of my health. And I killed him first. I have no defenses. I was just faster. Why light a powder keg when you can just put Microdave on the case? It's weird, there's just nothing to buy at stores. I can go for a First Aid and upgrade, it just doesn't matter. Crit chance is better. And incredibly minor damage scaling, I suppose, and health. This is the sickest Dooley build. It's so simple, but it's so effective. Oh, hey Barcoon. I didn't want to go Barcoon anyway. I think 15 regen's probably more valuable than chocolate bars, but just in case max health ends up being the barrier, I've got like fuck you money for the chocolate bars at this point. Just buy the good stuff, get 150 health. Lord Arkin stands not the slightest chance in hell. I would really like to get Unwavering. My build is so fast that this represents an incredible amount of defense. Microdave is all internal cooldown. Oh, there's no point in making him faster. I should have put that on fucking Dozer, I guess. He's all internal cooldown. Like I just saw him going off every 0.2. Okay, I messed that up then. Acid Freezer is great, but it's not happening. Upgrading an item could get me 2 burn and 20 damage here. We're gonna go gold tier skills instead. That amount of burn and damage. Start a fight, haste Microdave. It doesn't even matter. Like, First Aiden will still just go off. I think the haste freeze for sure.
I think you will be ready for Adira's training.
I think that's an easy Jules Cafe. Take the damage. If damage doesn't win it, then nothing will. Enchanted item with crit effects, you say. Let me look some stuff up on these guys. I think we're about to go even harder than before, as hard as that is to believe. Okay, so the Robotics Facility doubles its crit chance, giving Microdave 20 more crit chance, this guy 20 more crit chance, First Aid and 20 more crit chance. That's cool, we don't care about that. We do fiber optics. Now every time we use First Aiden, the thing on the right side of our board, Microdave, you know him, you love him, gets plus 25% crit chance, meaning that about 3 seconds into the fight, this has 100% crit chance. We've doubled our output. Let's fucking go. What a terrifying Microdave. It does not get worse than this. I've never seen Microdave be put in such a situation. Toxic pistol sword, deadly double barrel, throwing knives, torpedo. I mean, that looks scary. I think it's gonna take time to go off though, and that's kind of a minor issue. Yeah, like what are you doing? Your torpedo's got 4 seconds left. Do you think combat goes on that long? What are you talking about? Wait, is that just obsidian powder keg going off the hard way? Oh, he has heated shells, okay. He has heated shells and only got halfway through. Dude, this is messed up. This Microdave is insane. Oh, I love this to bits. I guess I'm going gumballs here. Toss these, make the room. 5 gumballs. 2 shield gumballs are unfortunate, but no gumball is really impactful enough individually for me to care all that much. I guess I'm going chocolate bars too. Go on the second round of gumballs though. Take the premium chocolate bars at level 16, huh? I unfortunately cannot fight Volgoil with my build. There's nothing it can hit that isn't catastrophic for me. So I guess I'm fighting Trash Titan again. Juggler is actually really good, now that I think about it. You know, it'd be funny if first aiding could also charge the bulldozer. I'll take the junkyard lance and deal with it, I guess. Unfortunately, I do have a large variety of weapons and no room for a silencer, but it's pretty funny. So Malifang can no longer give me a burn skill, right? I've got Immolating Spark, I've got, oh, crit burn skill.
Nightshade sells gold.
When you burn with an item, gain shield equal to that item's burn. Huh. The only thing I'm afraid of is dying. I wasn't thinking about heat shield, but rolling off of that sounds crazy. That just gives me defenses that I otherwise do not get to have. I'll keep playing. Yeah, this is still random order every time. I'll keep playing and pretending that like there is a tomorrow to care about. I'm having a hard time imagining it though.
It is their
Gold or diamond tier loot, I don't give me the wings. Do I even care anymore? Yeah, this goes on Bulldozer because we're already max crit on Microdave. I'll do the walkthrough and build analysis after we roll this man. I want to be able to look at the recap when I talk about it. A Vanessa can't stop this. I've fought so many Vanessas on this build already. Vanessa's just dead. She does have Obsidian Death Charge. The Obsidian part doesn't really matter. But yeah. She managed to interrupt me more than anyone else ever has.
Defeat does not
Unfortunately,
defeat me.
Bulldozer was still here to just finish it off because it can't freeze Bulldozer, and I managed to scale him enough before we got stopped. It was also going to run out of ammo at some point. So I want to do a quick check. Did that actually shield for any meaningful amount, or was it basically useless? Yeah, I think it shields equal to the item's burn value and not the amount actually done. Oh yeah, the 435 burn might have mattered more than Bulldozer clocking in for 800, admittedly. Yeah, it's just a really damn strong build. Multicast and 20 quick chance to everything. When you use your leftmost item, charge your rightmost 2 seconds and give it 25% crit. What's my leftmost item? It's a permanently hasted 1.1 speed first aid in with multicast. So every 1.1 seconds, I am going to charge Microdave for 6 seconds, so 2 uses, and also crit cap him instantly. Meanwhile, I am healing, purging things, full hasting my board, namely the Bulldozer, which is very rapidly scaling. This is just the sort of madness that happens when you have 30% crit chance, or sorry, 30% cooldown reduction from Bulldozer, plus 15% cooldown reduction from Command Ship, plus multicast on your whole board, plus diamond fiber optics. I don't know that there's much I could have hit that would have been more effective here than Obsidian Microdave with all of these burn skills. But like, yeah, this was certainly one effective delivery system. I'm kind of upset that we ran into like someone who had a very fast depth charge that was able to get in under me and stop Microdave from stealing the show. I mean, he obviously still hard carried the build looking at these numbers. It's entirely about him, but yeah, the double dive weights depth charge does get in under me. Not too surprising, I guess. Honestly, cool build doesn't do it. I think it's actually a sick build. Like, it's all in on depth charge using duplicated haste and duplicated seaweed with like some relevant scaling skills and hasting stuff. It's a good build. I like it. I think mine's better. I think mine's absolutely fucking insane. And I'm happy to go 10 wins on Dooley because I'm seeing no Dooley in this meta. But obviously they just haven't caught on that they should get every single purge skill in the game and 45% cooldown reduction with Diamond Fiber Optics and Diamond Robotics Factory. I mean, just do that. It's that easy. Ideally, you also use it to charge an Obsidian Microdave with all of the burn skills, but like, I guess you could use something lame like a Ballista instead if you had to. Sick build. Loved it to bits. This is the fastest Dooley recording I've ever had. I don't have a ton to say about it. You've been watching the same video I've been recording. It's just Microdave slaps the shit out of him. He's just own internal cooldown dealing, what is it, 600 damage and 60 burn every 0.2 seconds? What the fuck do you do about that? It happens like off the rip. I've never had a build this fast that wasn't weapon Vanessa, basically. Oh man, that was a fantastic experience. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I'll see you in the next one.